Hello, gang. Guess where I am today? I'm in our sound booth at home. Wow, it's so cool. We haven't been in this place for a long, long time, so this is really neat to be able to be in our own sound booth. So today, grab your Bible, your notebook, and your pen. Get it all together. I'll wait. JJ, do you have your Bible? Arthur, do you have your notebook? All right, we need all three of them because you're going to be writing a lot of things today, all right? Psalm 95. Open up your Bible. We're going to read the first 8 verses. And there's a lot to write about God in this chapter today. So I hope you're ready. Get your pen ready, but we're going to read first, all right? Psalm 95. It says, "O come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation." So, number 1, who is God? He is the rock of our salvation. Write it down. He is the rock of our salvation. Now, what in the world does that mean? We understand that God is our salvation. Without him, we would not get saved, right? We would never have a chance of going to heaven without God. But the rock of our salvation is something really, really special. A rock in the Bible it shows a foundation. It shows stability. Without God, there is no stability. There is no other plan of salvation, okay? He is the foundation of our salvation. There's nothing else to it. We don't add to it. It's not by our works. It's not by anything we do, anything we give. It's not by our sacrifices. He is the God. He is the rock of our salvation. He's our foundation in salvation. Do you understand that? It's amazing to think about that when you really stop to think about it. He gives us salvation, but he's also the foundation of it. God is the foundation of my salvation. Now, because of that, I never have to worry about, have I done enough? Now, we want to do everything we can to glorify him. We want to do things to please him, but we do not have to work for our salvation. It is totally and utterly dependent upon God. Our salvation comes from him. That is amazing. And that's why it says, "Come, let us sing unto the Lord, the rock of our salvation." So that's number 1. Verse 1, it is the Lord is the God is the rock of our salvation. Let's keep reading. Okay, we're not done with this psalm yet. It says, let us come before his presence with thanksgiving. Now think about that, gang. Coming before God's presence. Here he is, the holy God of heaven, and we're allowed to come before his presence with thanksgiving. Make a joyful noise to him with psalms. For the Lord is a great God. There it is. There's the second one. God is a great God. Capital G, great God. God, he is the great God and a great King. But it doesn't stop with that. It's not just a great God and a great King. It is a great King above all gods, little g, okay? They cannot compare to our God. He is such a great God. He is the great God. The Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. Now, we talked about it the other day when I was at your house, about all these other gods that people worship. They worship Allah. They worship Buddha. Those are just human, man-made gods. They were either people or they were imagined people or made up people. But our God is a capital G, a great God and a great King over all other gods. So verse 3, our God is a great God and a great King above all other little tiny g gods, okay? In his hand, let's see how great he is, all right? In his hand are the deep places of the earth. God holds it in his hands. All of our scientists search out these deep places, or, you go down as far as you can. God has it in his hand. He doesn't have to go searching for it. The strength of the hills is his also. He is the foundation. Remember, we talked about that in verse 1. He's our rock. He is our foundation. The sea is his, and he made it. Of course, it belongs to him. He made it. He spoke it, and there it was. He made it. And his hands formed the dry land. Our God is so amazing. We cannot understand it. We can't wrap our brain around it, can't comprehend it. He is so great. So let's see what verse 6 has to say. It says, "O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker." So God is my maker or my creator, either one. He created me. Now, think about that. He didn't have to create me. He could have left this whole planet without me being involved. Have you ever thought about that? But God chose to create you and to create me. That means we're special to him. That is really hard to understand. We are special to him. He's our creator. He chose to make us. Wow. So God is the rock of our salvation, means he's the foundation of it. He is the great God and a great king above all other gods. He is our maker creator. Let's continue. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture and the sheep of his hand. I like that. He holds us in his hand too. Today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your heart. If our God is so great, we should listen to him. We should obey him. We should do what he wants us to do. What does God want you to do today? First of all, he wants you to glorify him. So in order to glorify him, what do we have to do? We have to obey him. We have to do what we know he wants us to do today. So that means doing your schoolwork to the best of your ability. It means obeying your parents and doing exactly what they say. It means not fighting with your brothers or sister. It means trying to glorify him and not putting ourselves first. So what does he want you to do today? I hope you're going to have a great day, and I hope you remember all the things that we've learned today in Psalm 95 about who God is. I love you. Bye-bye.